right now. Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We've got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
All right, thanks a lot, Ken, and thank you for tuning into the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. Give us a call tonight. 412-575-2600 is the number. Ron Cook will join me in just a matter of moments, and we're talking about the Battling Buccos, who got absolutely demolished over at PNC Park tonight. Also, what happened over at the Steelers, that might be the big subject tonight. And Juju Smith-Schuster, we talked to him at length, a couple minutes. He took a couple subtle shots, in my opinion, at Antonio Brown, but said the right things. He said he's going to be available to all the media anytime we want to talk to him. He talked about the chemistry in the locker room is better now. He talked about being more motivated after what happened this offseason, maybe a little edge to him. He had a few other things, interesting things to say. But the one thing that he did not want to, well, he talked about, Ron, he did talk a little bit. I asked him about comparing himself to Antonio Brown and if he's going to look at the stats, because, you know, fans will do that. We're going to do that. He said he's not going to do it. He's only
Yeah, I mean, he did say all the right things. We'll see how sincere he is, how much he follows up on this. But I like when he said, I'd rather have 5 catches for 30 yards than 10 catches and 2 touchdowns in a loss. I'd rather have 5 in a win. He said it's all about the team. He said all of the right things. Said he's ready to step up and be a leader in the wide receiver room, even though he's only been around for 2 years. It should be fun to watch him play. He's going to need some help, whether it's Washington, whether it's Moncrief, whether it's a new kid from Toledo. But I'm eager to see what Juju can do. Last year he took a big step forward from the first year, which was outstanding. But he's going to face a lot more coverage, and he said he knows that. We'll see how he adjusts to it.
Yeah, the one thing he did point out, he said he faced a lot of double coverage in that New England game. They doubled him and Antonio Brown, and he still had a pretty good game there. So, yeah, I'm curious to see. He's saying the right things, and I think he's polished enough to be a #1 receiver, and I'm curious to see how he handles it when the season starts.
All depends how he does on the field, Rich. I mean, he makes plays. Ben loves him. Ben has said many times, I know where he is going to be all the time. He's going to be in the right spot. And that's why Ben liked Heath so much, that he could depend on him. Antonio would often go off on his own, and Ben would adjust. They made beautiful music together. But I think he likes that he knows where Juju's going to be. All
right, more about the Steelers at OTAs and more about Juju Smith, and you can certainly chime in. Give us a call. 412-575-2600 is the number. You can also send me a tweet at Richie Walsh. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call is brought to you by Ireland Contracting, celebrating 25 years as Pittsburgh's #1 home exterior expert in roofing, siding, windows, and gutters, where honesty and integrity still matter.